Do you know whether or not the state you live in carries cash advance online and payday loan regulations? Do you know what they are? The more educated you are about the short-term loan industry and your rights, the better. If you go against your state's regulations and work with a lender which does not follow them either, you may have built a pathway to trouble. Some people who live in states with tougher laws against cash advance lending may grumble. Let them. The regulations were not set up to harm borrowers, but to support and help secure their finances. If you take a look at some of the regulations, you may find a better understanding as to why they are there in the first place. Some states ban the loans altogether. This ruling was not set up to harm people but to protect them. These states witnessed too many of their residents with major financial problems as a direct result from not paying back a short-term cash advance online on time or overusing them. A loan is taken out and without a full payoff available in a few short weeks, finances will struggle to keep up with everyday costs. The added fees and interest to keep out such a loan becomes a burden and therefore traps the borrower into a cycle of debt. It does happen. People who can afford the loan get them because they can. Fast access to cash was never intended to hurt the bank account, but it does more often than a lender would care to admit. There are states that allow the loans but have set cooling off periods in order to help control these cycles of debt. The cooling off period is enforced to help keep a borrower from using a short-term loan to pay off a previous one. The dependency on a fast cash loan is not a cost-effective approach to balancing the budget. The regulation forces folks to take a closer look at their budget and to seek alternative answers to their money problems. If you live in one of the cooling off states, finding a lender who will ignore regulations is not the most honest lender. Do you want to be dealing with a predatory lender when finances are already a problem for you? Other direct cash advance online lender regulations which are found throughout different states. Asterisk caps on interest rates. Asterisk caps on loan amounts. Asterisk limit how many can be used per year. Asterisk not allow rollovers and slash or extensions. Because there are so many fast cash opportunities, both storefront and online, the industry is tough to completely regulate. The internet allows many predatory lenders access to financially vulnerable people. It is up to the individual to know what is allowed in the state, find lenders that comply and then compare prices and interest between the services provided. Online cash advance loans are convenient money options when time is of the essence. The more knowledge you have to protect your accounts, the better. Being in a financial crisis and needing the cash advance online can sometimes cloud our judgment. Have a plan of action readily available when you need more fast,